What's up guys, macadii here. Now today I'm bringing you guys the final battle of our NU team. We're against a guy called Here Comes Heracross. And looking at this guy's team, he has quite a few different threats out here. In terms of his lead, it's a little bit tricky to say. I have a feeling the Primplop might be leading. Which means Motor wouldn't be too bad because we can get a trick maybe. But I do know that Electivire is going to be a problem with the Motor Drive. Lipard can also be a problem with T-Wave and all those sorts of shenanigans, but luckily Oversized Hands can handle those, but it can't take foul plays and knockoffs, so we're going to have to play around that a little bit. So in terms of lead, I'm feeling the Rotom. We're going to go for Rotom, as he does lead off with this, as we predicted. I'm quite happy to go for a trick here, in case he decides to be bold and stay in, which he just did here, and he does go to set up his rocks. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to go into Golurk. I think Golurk's the switch to make here, as he does switch out into the Electivire. That's absolutely brilliant. We're in a really strong position here. I'm just going to go for the substitute here, because we can take pretty much any hit from this guy, as he goes back out into Primplop. Okay, now, Focus Punch does do the most amount of damage, so that's what we're going to go for, because after Iron Fist boosting and everything like that, that's what does do, I said, that's what does the most. So we're going to go for Focus Punch and just Oko it. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. Okay, right, we're in a really strong position. Goes out into Poppy. Now, luckily we got the Vileplume, and I'm not too sad about going out into Vileplume here, because a knockoff is probably coming our way, and we can take that. We get the Poison, which is really, really good. This is Life Orb Lipard as well, and we're in a position now where I think we can Synthesis up without too much trouble. He does go out into the Electivire. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go out into Miltank, because Miltank can take quite a few special hits from this. I think a Flamethrower is coming our way. If this is mixed, we may be in a little bit of trouble here, but we can just go for an EQ here, because he doesn't have too many special attackers, and I think we can handle the Lilligant pretty well. So I'm just going to go for the EQ, as he does go for the Volt Switch, but all his mons are grounded. I guess the Gramble's coming in. No, this comes in. Okay, that's not too bad. What we're going to do is, I think we just go for another EQ and put pressure on this guy, because we need to keep this going. If he does decide to set up, he does decide to set up. I think we can take this. We have got a few things in the wings. Worst comes to worst, we can take that. That's absolutely fine, and that brings him down to Sucker Punch level. He also, yeah, okay. So that's at Sucker Punch level, which is fine. So we're just going to go for an Earthquake here, as he does go for another return. That's absolutely fine. We could have gone out into Oversized Hands there. It was a little bit tricky because of the gear grind and everything like that. But what we can do now is we can go out into Purugly, and I'm pretty sure a Sucker Punch will KO from there, because we're attack invested, we're Life Orb, all that great stuff. And if he's forced out, so be it. So we're going to go for a Sucker Punch here, and we take him out. That's brilliant. Okay, Fat Cat is putting in work. What's going to come in next? I imagine the Gramble is coming in, which is absolutely fine, because we do have the Vileplume, which is switch-ins for days. Goes out into Aber. Now, if this is going to be Sleep Powder shenanigans and things like that, I'm tempted to click return here, because I get walled pretty much by the Gramble. I mean, I could do good damage to the Electivire, but this guy is probably going to end up T-waving us at some point. So I'm just going to go for a turn here, because I think, okay, or we get a crit and we kill. That's fair enough. Okay, goes out into Reggie. The Intimidate is going to be a bit of a problem, but we do get the boost, and I know we do about 80% defensive, so I have no problem here clicking return. Okay, that does a little bit less. This is probably fully invested defensively. That's absolutely fine. He's in a position now where he has to try and kill us, and that means a free switch into the Vileplume. None of his team is going to be taking a Sludge Bomb from there, and I think we can just dismantle this team from there. Let's go for the Sludge Bomb. The only issue is obviously the Electivire. Let's have a look. Has the Electivire revealed anything about it? So he hasn't revealed anything. I have a feeling this is a choice Electivire. So this is a little bit of a risky play. We're going to go into Irwin here. Goes for the Flamethrower. Okay. What we can do now is we can go for the Scald, because we need this is going to be valuable information. Okay, so we now know that that isn't scarfed. That's just E-belt. Okay. What this means, though, is we can go out into Feeling Fuzzy yet, the Vileplume. We have got the Eviolite on there, so we can't trick anything in there. We're going to go out into Feeling Funny yet, the Vileplume, and just go for a Sludge Bomb, because I think that's our best move. And he does go back out into Big Boy, 45%. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to sack off Rotom, because Rotom might be able to take a hit here. It can take a hit after even with a crit, and we can go back with a Shadow Ball here, as it does outspeed, because that's fair enough with the Rotom not being scarfed anymore. We can go into Golurk here, and I think we can take a hit, because we're really, really bulky. EQ is going to take something out. We can take HP Ices for days, that's absolutely fine. And now we're in a position where Vileplume can secure the win for us, because I'm actually going to kick Sub here in case he decided to Sucker Punch there. That wouldn't make any sense, but just in case. And now we're in a position where we can just recover up with Fuzzy, Am I Fuzzy Yet? And he shouldn't, considering how much a knockoff did, unless he crits us with something, we should be fine. So knockoff is doing absolutely nothing, and the combination of Life Orb and also the poison damage will be able to take him out here. So we're just going to go for another Synthesis, just play it safe. That's absolutely fine. He's going to get whittled down anyway, so I'm not too sad about that. Going to go for another Synthesis, as he... Ooh. That's interesting. Encore ends. Okay. But he's gonna encore us again. He does encore us again. Ah, this is gonna be interesting actually. I thought we had this in the bag, but it's gonna not be the case. But we're gonna be struggling, which means once the encore ends, which is going to be after the Synthesis, he can't... I don't think he can... Actually, have we got one more turn here? Encore ends. Okay. We can't go for Synthesis, so the Encore fails. Okay, that's great. Sorry for the silence there. I was thinking extremely hard about the mechanics of this, but that's fine. We're now in a position where we win. I thought we lost then, but that's fine. I did not expect him to pull like that. That was an absolutely beautiful play on his part. But luckily, the way it works is you can't encore us if we run out of PP that turn. So that's absolutely brilliant. So I hope you guys enjoyed that final battle. I thought I had it in the bag near the end, but it was definitely closer than I wanted it to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed the whole session in general as well. Don't forget to leave a like as well if you are. And also let me know as well if there's any specific Pokemon you want me to build around and things like that. I'm not just doing Megas now. I'm doing some interesting other Pokemon as well. So even if it's some really, really weird, never really used Pokemon, obviously not like Magikarp and stuff, do let me know down in the comments below, and I will see if I can make a team building video around, you know, some good suggestions and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battle and the session in general, and I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.